Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Silver Lantern Archive. Today we are going to be continuing on with Hellfire Descent, if we ever get to the Descent bit. But that's what it's called. Our party finds themselves in a spooky parlor with a spooky bitch who's going to be doing spooky shit. As for how they got there, why they got there, and why Seos is unconscious on the table, I'm going to leave it to Tortufu to tell us what's going on, because you can always trust that pirate turtle to tell you what's going on. He'll tell it to you straight, because he's not bright enough to lie.
This is true. Well, let's get into this shit. So, we all decided after coming back from that sheer chicanery of what happened the day before involving the goose and a whole bunch of shit to go relax and see what was going see what we could see at the local festival that was going on. The city was holding a festival because so much horrible things have been happening. They just needed to distract the populace, you know. So we go there, and someone walks up to us and asks us, I think Valtari, to dance. Valtari, being in a committed relationship with Seoza, declines, and the person then promptly asks Tortufu to dance. Now, never having been asked to dance before, and not against new experiences, Tortufu accepts, and he then proceeds to be danced in all the dances, just the samba, the mambo, the flamenco. The guy somehow leads Tortufu through all of them. It's actually impressive the coordination that
He
he
even gets
managed to do.
his friends to help dip him.
Yes, he somehow dips the 400-pound turtle with the help of two other people. But while that was all going on, everyone else was going around looking at what the festival had, and then they started hearing rumors. Very unsavory rumors. Rumors of people disappearing, murders, thievery, all kinds of horrible, horrible things happening in the city and out of the city. We all heard more. We all went in search of more details of these rumors and received them. We got and we decided to go check in on the Flaming Fists, like try to check in with General Zodge, not Zodge. God. After, of course, checking out the bathhouse, which had apparently been blown to Kingdom Come. Yes, that entire block of building was just gone now, leveled to the ground. No way of knowing what, if anything, is happening down there right now because it's rubble. But we went to the Flaming Fist headquarters and was promptly turned away by two asshole guards. Yeah, they were complete dicks. Real shitty ones. But then we weren't approached. We were beckoned by a strange old man in an alley, and of course, without having any other leads and being very trusting of strangers, Tortufu followed, and everyone else followed Tortufu. They led us into a dark room, locked the door, and then proceeded to tear their own face off. I'm hoping to God that was just a mask, but we're about to find out. So, Cece, take it away.
If I remember correctly, there was also a rumor that had to do something with Brooke, did it not? You went looking for Brooke, didn't you?
Oh yeah,
Yes. So
that's a
only Ren heard this rumor.
Hold on, I'm looking. Clarifying.
I didn't want to cut you off. Sorry, Raven.
no worries. But yeah, we did actually go check in on Brooks' like little foraging spot in the bad part of Baldur's Gate, the shantytown slums.
Yeah.
We
Where
didn't find Brooke there, but Ren did specifically hear a rumor involving Brooke.
Wasn't specifically Brooke, but it was something that reminded of him.
Yeah. I
yeah,
mean, I full on remember what the rumor was. Unless you want to see if you can find it in your notes.
Uh, You
I don't see it right off the top.
yeah, so if you
Okay.
give it us, that would be for the best.
I
Would
think
it?
it was. I think it was just that Brooke was missing again.
No, it was because it wasn't necessarily like CC said about Brooke, but just in general. But it was more of gossip about Mimfash because he kind of comes off a bit creepy to certain
Oh yeah,
people.
yeah.
Yeah, and they said that they had heard that he was like a member of the guild and had been seen around someone who an urchin who had recently gone missing or something along those lines.
That sounds right.
I don't think the rumor was that Memphis was a part of the guild. I think it was that he was kidnapping children or something,
No.
or messing around with children or something. I don't know.
No, I think it was both.
That was
Yeah, it was
All
both.
of the above. All of the above.
There was specifically someone who said that they had heard that Minfash was a part of the guild.
And they were warning Ren to stay away. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why I don't
Yeah.
have it.
Memfash just keeps putting his foot in his mouth.
And he continued to
But
by
and
staring
tail.
at children
Oh no!
and then making it look like I'm not staring at the children.
And we found their Brooks hideout. Oh, not hideout. Well, it was but it'd been ransacked.
Mm-hmm. Their little shop had been ransacked. But
Yeah.
that is going to continue on as we return to that small, dark room in which the hooded figure, the old man, has grabbed the edge of his face and torn it away to reveal a head of very red hair.
I knew it was probably him.
As you have found Leon. But Leon doesn't look the same as when you last saw him. His hair is still red, but it's nowhere near as immaculately tended to as when you last saw him. As well, there is a bandaged wound along his cheek. He looks worse for wear.
Oh, thank God, it's you. I thought for a second we were going to deal with a skull man.
If you had made it into the Fist's main parlor, you would have. It's good to see you're still out and about.
You know this person?
Yeah, this is our contact with the Flaming Fists. They got us out of the city.
Leon,
Oh,
he offers you a hand, Ren. And you'll be Ren, the
Ren.
newest member of this group, yes?
Yes.
Good. Well, people don't quite know you've gotten involved. For the moment, you are safe, but if you continue on with them, you're likely to put a target on your back, so be aware.
Lovely.
Well, it seems like you've lost a couple people since we last met as well. That makes two of us, unfortunately. Things have not been going well within the city, and I thought it might be important to give you a warning now that you're trying to get a feel for what's going on again.
Yeah, we've been gone a while.
You've missed quite a lot. I would like to give you some advice. If you can, stay away from the Fist.
Why, is Zaj angry at us again?
Zaj has gone missing, along with 25% of the least corrupt members of the Fist.
how long have they been gone?
They've been disappearing since you left. It was small numbers at first, but it is now very obvious that they are being targeted.
Any idea by who?
Best guess leads to two individuals. Well, not even two individuals, two organizations. Either the guild is getting ballsy, which is hopefully unlikely, or the dead three was not as wiped out as we believed, and they are gaining strength again.
Well, we might know something about the guild. They tried. We took a well. I don't know if they know anything, but we ran into them.
Is that so?
Yeah, they were trying to extort a little girl out of money, and we stepped in.
Hmm. You see he leans back against the table. Could be they're stepping up protection. Somebody may be hunting them as well. They've seemed more spooked of late, more defensive. You don't see a lot of their people moving around too much anymore. They seem to have gone underground for the most part.
Underground. Oh, speaking of, what the hell happened to that old bathhouse?
About a week after you left, the entire area was attacked. During some riot, no one's even entirely sure what happened or why, but during the event, that entire area was magically bombarded by some kind of attack. We were unable to put the people into looking into it because in those following weeks, our magical research team disappeared. At least the ones we're willing to trust, anyway.
Damn.
Now, with the events ongoing at the churches, well, the adventuring society's busy as well, leaving very little people to keep an eye out for those on the streets. If it is the dead three making another play, you need to be careful. You are likely to be people on their list of targets.
Well, we did hear of people going missing. There's rumors going around.
I'd imagine there are substantial ones as well, ones we've been able to look into, with less and less of the more reputable members of the Fist disappearing. The citizens are trusting us less and less. And honestly, I don't blame them.
Well, what do you think we should do?
I think you should stay on your toes.
We heard the rumor that a Hell Rider got into a fight with some of the Flaming Fist. Do you know anything about it? Can you give us any more knowledge?
It was early on, and nobody's entirely sure if it was a Flaming Fist member. However, every Hellrider that was involved in that incident is now either dead or missing. So we can't look into it any further. Those that were looking around it or were there to see the event have also either disappeared or are no longer talking. I can't confirm any more information. Zodge was looking into it personally, but with his new absence, we've got a number of other issues.
Oh, well, this explains why we were denied at the gate completely.
Indeed. That also means I doubt you have made it in as quietly as you hoped. I would expect an attack soon.
An attack on us?
Maybe not on you, Ren, but on the others.
Oh, We should prepare then.
I should also remind the party y'all did get attacked right after returning. Y'all got attacked right when y'all got to precision pursuits.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we should prepare ourselves for a fight then. Like really prepare.
Indeed. I would advise not splitting apart if you can. They may take the advantage to pick you off one by one, as they have been picking apart my team.
How many of you were left?
I cannot disclose that information in case you are working with them. While I doubt it, it's better safe than sorry. No offense.
None taken.
I would also avoid wearing the fist emblem if you can. It's more likely to get you in trouble than help nowadays. Also, you'll have a harder time getting into the upper city now that it's locked down against the rest. The nobles seem spooked as well, and they seem appraised of what's going on.
Tufu will take the badge off his stash and just kind of like stuff it inside one of his little pouches.
Did any of us really above table? Did any of us really actively mention wearing the mark of the fist,
For Tufu and
or was
Melfish.
it? What was that? Tortufu and Minfesh?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is Minfesh gonna leave it on?
Well, mine's usually in my backpack,
Oh, okay.
so I'm just gonna leave it there. I mean, I'm quick to whip it out. Well, I'm quick to take the badge out.
You have to work
But
on your words.
yes. But I usually just leave it in the backpack.
Okay. And I did have one above table question for you, CC. The
Mhm.
Van Thampers were a part of the Dead 3 cult, right? Or we believe they are.
They think they're connected, according to Murtlock's information.
Okay.
How much that's
True
involved, you're
is
not
up in the air.
sure. But you are
Yeah.
that is currently the people you are looking into.
I just wanted to make sure those were the ones potentially connected to the Van Thampers, because I couldn't remember.
Yep. Murtlock was a Van Thamper.
Okay. Yes.
So what would
Do you think
I
if
like to
we
do? Oop, go ahead, Ren.
do you think if we go to the Low Lantern we'll be attacked?
I can't say for sure. All I say is be careful. We don't need to lose anyone else if we can avoid it. Especially be careful moving at night.
Good to know. Okay. Above table, did we actually above table? Where the fuck is Seyoza right now?
Standing in the back.
Okay. I thought you mentioned they were unconscious on the table for a second.
No, I always say stupid stuff like that at the start. See, I was fine.
Okay.
They're just blending into the shadows.
Yep.
Put it this way. Theo's in the back, you guys just never noticed him follow you in. He just rejoined the party. You guys just don't realize that I'm behind you. It's fine.
Okay.
People turn to the rest of the party. Well, we should probably go. What the? Oh, hey, Seyoza. How long have you been standing there? There we go.
And they got knocked out of the call. So repeat that, Tortuga.
God dang it. Tartufo will turn to face the rest of the party, and I'm assuming since Sales is just standing back there now.
Yeah, they're next to
Right.
the door. You can see him.
Oh shit! Hey, Sioza.
Yoza will nod at you.
Did anyone else, did anyone else feel like Sioza wasn't with us for the last couple of hours?
I'm glad I wasn't the only one.
Anyway, what do you think of all this?
Well, for one, I think you guys need to be more perceptive of your surroundings, speaking that I've been following you for the last hour and a half. You haven't noticed that I've rejoined the group?
I have a very bad passive perception.
And my mind's been elsewhere.
You're gonna want to focus in. Especially if the guild's after us.
Yeah.
That being said, we should probably get prepared to go to the Low Lantern. We still have a job to do.
And
Right.
we should also be prepared in case we get into a fight. I don't know about the rest of you, but I think we should get some more potions. I think we got like one.
I can make some, but not as quickly as we need.
Above out of game, CC, how quickly could I use my healer's kit to make those little mini potions that are not potions?
I mean, you can make them as quickly as you need. You can just only use them to use your healer's feet.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll just tell everybody, I can make my little roadside potions if necessary. I still think we should get some just in case so everybody can carry some, but I can make potions on the fly if necessary.
I didn't know that. Would you teach me?
They're not really potions per se, but it's just a little medicinal I concocted during our travels. I'll show you how it is at a later time, but yes, I will.
Ren gets very excited. Go ahead.
They taste interesting.
Interesting in a good way or a bad way?
I haven't
Entirely
exactly perfected it.
Well, I can help with that.
Well, okay then.
What time of the day is it right now, Cece?
Noonish.
Well, we got like about half.
Actually, it'd be a little bit later than that. It'd probably be about 2 or 3. No, we're at the
Okay.
festival for a while.
All right, so we probably got. Well, we probably got about a few more hours, and then probably more until sunset, and that's when the guy's supposed to be there. So no time like no time like now to go get some potions.
I would like to check on my card if that's all right.
Mm-hmm.
Like, be able to grab a few things to help us.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Above table is just for flavor. I don't actually have potions.
Going through my inventory, it looks like I have 2. And I forgot that I had the necklace of fireball.
Gotta keep your eye on the party loot. Everybody's got a little something.
Yeah, I'm not looking in the party loot. I'm looking on my character sheet. in which I have the necklace of fireball and 2 health potions.
Baltari also has a potion of healing.
Oh. Oh, I've just been keeping. So then Tortuga also has one.
I might as well buy one. Support local businesses.
I mean, if we have the money for it, I think everyone having 2 potions of healing on them wouldn't be a bad idea. So that if anyone goes down and a healer can't get to them, everyone should have at least 2 basically from zeros on them.
You remember that according to Sailwind, it is getting harder and harder to get potions in the city.
Yeah, that's true.
They are also becoming more expensive as demand for them rises and the supply shrinks.
Fair. On a supply standpoint, if we're going, we should be fine with like potions and magical gear right now. Right now, just we're all decked out. Me and Bempesh have our magical weaponry. Theo's just got their magical shit. Yeah, everybody's got something magical. Except Valtari for weaponry. Valtari doesn't have anything magical.
No, wait, no, that's right. I have a +1 crossbow, but
No.
that isn't magical.
Oh, wait. You got a +1 crossbow? When'd you get that?
Whenever we went to the shop and you guys got your magic stuff.
Oh, I never had that in.
So I guess we head out of the little room and we're walking through the city.
We should probably say bye to the guy and
Oh, when you turn around, he's not there. You're in an empty room with only one entrance, the one y'all came through, and he's not there.
ninja.
Y'all got Batman.
Light crossbow, right? Light crossbow, right, Val?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
When CC, when we're on the streets, I'd like to have my familiar just keep an eye on my shoulder.
Gotcha.
Just anything that I don't see. Little chipmunk will scurry up onto my shoulder and hide in my hair.
That's adorable.
His name is Pip.
I love it. I'm here for it.
Oh, little tiny creature. As long as it's not a rat, I'm fine with it.
No, he's a chipmunk.
What's wrong with Mouse?
No, rats.
Did you have a bad experience?
Oh, I was pretty much a designated rat smusher back on the ship. I don't really like them.
Oh. Going past that,
Some ships have cats, some ships have dogs. My ship had me.
Fair.
So, are we heading back to the tavern?
I mean,
Speaking
we
that
have
it's noon.
time to
Yeah.
kill.
We should probably warn Avery about the stuff that's happening, and let them know to be careful. You know, they might come here to attack us. It's a good idea to warn people close to us.
Oh, we should warn Tristan.
Sure, Tristan knows.
And all our other associates.
Can't exactly warn Tristan at the moment.
Unless we can find him.
That is why we can't warn him.
He typically finds you.
That's kind of where I've been at, was looking for Tristan.
He's sneaky boy.
Very.
Okay. We'll head back to the tavern and I guess we'll warn everybody with the remaining time that we have.
As y'all are making your way back toward the tavern, you're starting to see things you didn't see before with Leon. As you're looking through, there's a lot of people still moving. They're still on edge like they were before, but what you're noticing now is there definitely seems to be less Flaming Fist members patrolling. You'll see some of them in groups, but they're not really up to anything. They look more like thugs than they do the proper policing guard at this point. Sometimes you'd see a couple of these guys anyway, but the ones that were out moving, the ones that were more visible, the ones that were actively doing things, you don't see them.
Okay. That's not very comforting.
Yeah. This place. This place is. Ugh. It's going to shit.
That's one way to put it.
Definitely be alert, like he mentioned to us, because I don't entirely trust these new fists.
Yeah, I've been to special port towns that felt safer than this.
This has always been the city of blood, but even here it seems the law seems to be disintegrating, not holding as well. Most of what you see or hear of the fist are mostly active still around the walls and the gates. But the interior, especially the deeper you go back into the lower district, seems to be ruled not by them, but by thugs, what you imagine to be members of the guild, um, just bands of almost bandits at this point, keeping the peace as best they can through their own demented ways.
Sales is when we get back, Sales is actually going to change into more inconspicuous clothing.
Alrighty. And what of the rest of the group? What are y'all doing once y'all return to the tavern?
Well, aside from warning Avery that they should be very careful about anyone who comes in for now, you know. Seeing seeing how the city has devolved almost to a lawless state, where people
It's
not
not
fully
quite
lawless, but
lawless
almost.
yet, but it's going towards it.
Almost. That's why I specified almost. Partukel will like kind of change the way he cleans himself a little bit. He's gonna use some dirt, some ash from the fireplace. Get himself looking a little more grungy, a little more piratey. He wants to look like someone you don't want to fuck with.
Gotcha.
Go lean into my bad reputation.
You gonna put some grease under your eyes? Go
I'm
full
tempted to get
football?
I'm tempted to get an eye patch.
Yeah. Take away the turtle's depth perception when he's swinging around a hammer. That's a good idea.
Yep.
I said tempted. I wasn't gonna do it.
Also, Val is currently incapable of making herself seem anything other than how she has always presented herself thus far.
Ren would see what Tortufu's doing, go over, lean down to the fire. Looks like she's gonna do it, but then she just looks down at her clothes. They're nice. Doesn't want to ruin them. She'll just step away. Nope, I give up on that.
Yeah, I don't think you'd pull off the grunge look.
You think?
Yeah.
I mean, sorry, go ahead.
I think would be best is if you guys act like you're our employers or something. Like when we're walking around the city.
I mean, you can certainly be a bodyguard.
Exactly. Wait. No, then it would make it look like you guys have stuff that you need guarding.
I mean, you're more heavily armored than most people. You look like you have stuff worth stealing anyway. You just have to run the risk of taking down what looks like adventurers or mercenaries.
Hmm.
Theos is becoming Val's little shadow. And it's not little because he's not short.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. I mean, Ren would change their clothes, but they're all pretty much the same. Kind of flowy silk
Val will
dress.
go up. Oh, sorry, Ollie.
No, no, I'm done.
Okay. Val will go up to Ren and pat them on the back and go, "It's okay. I'm kind of in the same boat," as she gestures towards her pastel attire and go, "Even if I tried to do something similar to Tofu, it wouldn't have any effect."
It's just, I don't want to ruin it.
Oh, yes!
And even,
Go ahead, Ollie.
and even if it's not common to see a Firbolg out here, it's not easy to hide. I mean, they don't necessarily know that I'm with you yet.
That is very true. And of course, since there are more dangers, if you want to back out, none of us will have hard feelings. We understand wanting to keep one person safe.
No, I've already dipped into it. I don't think it's right to back out now.
I just wanted to double check and make sure that you know we would not be upset if you decided to. If you decide to stay, of course, we are more than happy, but
It's also not easy to find new clothes that fit.
I would imagine, I know myself sometimes, like pants and different skirts can be a bit awkward depending on how they're made because I have the tail and stuff.
I also have the tail. It's really hard.
Yes, they just don't make clothes regularly for people with tails. I don't understand why.
You just have to ruin the seams and just rip it out. That's why I wear dresses.
That's also why, because also, like, as long as my tail still stays down, I can just have it go underneath the skirt hem, you know?
Yes.
Well, if you guys need special clothes, I could have sworn there was someone here who made clothes. Like here in the tavern.
Really?
Yeah. Did we ever establish that what's her name? Ileandra was gone? Or are they still
No.
here?
Dude, never asked.
Let me go check.
Where are y'all speaking about this? Down in the
By the fireplace.
Okay.
Probably, yeah.
She's not there anymore.
I'm assuming that's Avery talking.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she left?
Of her own free will.
What do you mean? What happened?
She may have been taken.
She went
Who
on
could
one
say?
of her nighttime wanderings, trying to make sure she had more work to do, and she never made it back.
How long
Oh,
ago was this?
A few days ago.
yeah. Another person we have to find and help.
I mean, if they're keeping this many people, my only guess would be they're keeping them in the sewers.
I mean, yeah, that's where we found them. Found the cauldron to begin with. Although, how do we get down to their place now? That whole area has been smushed.
It'd be foolish if there was only one entrance. We just have to find the other one.
Well, maybe the guy we gotta go see in the bar knows where, and if he does, we'll beat the information out of him.
Or we can kindly talk to him about it.
But
Maybe we should take this conversation into one of the rooms.
I should also point out the only one in this part of the tavern with you is Avery.
is there anyone else in the place at all?
Not that you've seen. Because actually, since you've come back, you really haven't seen anyone else inside the tavern other than Avery and yourselves.
Well, that's suspicious as all hell. I mean, it's the middle of the day, basically, right? Like it's
Mm-hmm. Well, not the middle. You're getting closer to evening, but well, you're in the evening.
that's even more suspicious because this would be the time people are rounding out from their jobs and coming in for a drink or something. But Avery, has business been getting really quiet for you recently?
Indeed.
Hmm. This is
In the last week or two, we've seen most people sign out and not come back.
We have to get to Amherst quickly.
Mm-hmm. Just to check, Tortuga's gonna head toward the front door. He just wants to check something.
If you see the goose, don't follow it.
I never do.
Oh,
Tartufo will open the door and look up and down the road, just checking to see if there's any foot traffic or anybody around.
Well, there's foot traffic. They're moving quickly, still armed. They're more heavily armed than when you first came to the city, but there's always at least one in the back who's actually wearing armor. Seems to be bodyguard of type.
Okay, good. I was thinking maybe this was like a setup for an ambush or something, and like the guild stopped all traffic from people coming in here. But if there's still lots of people out there, then it's fine. All right, I think we're good. And you said the sun was going down now.
No, you're still a ways from sundown. You still got a couple hours.
Oh.
Yeah, they're probably only around 4 or 5 by this point.
Could head to the docks and look around there.
How long does it take to get to the docks from here?
Half an hour.
Peek in the alleyways, see if we see any of the signs that people were talking about.
Works for me.
Theos is going to look at Avery and go, I have the feeling that we should probably apologize for your lack of business.
Nobody's been allowed in the city. You don't get a lot of travelers moving around. And you lot are the only ones still staying here. Means we're not going under.
As
Really?
long as you're not going under.
I figure with how much I eat, you'd be running out of food very quickly.
It's either that or it spoils.
So should we look around the docks, maybe?
Could look into some more rumors. Oh, thanks,
Just-
Tartuffu.
Mhm.
You're on top of me.
What do you mean? No, I'm not.
Wait, where did I go?
You're right
right.
here.
Here, right? You're at the corner of the bar.
Don't see you there.
I don't either. No,
Right.
Ren is on me.
Oh, I
No.
didn't see you
I
on
don't see
me.
you there either.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
all see you in one corner.
I
Okay,
don't see you
everyone
on the map
refresh.
at all.
I'm under Ren. I'm refreshing,
Okay.
but I think everyone needs to refresh.
Refreshing.
Okay.
Refreshing like a cool mountain stream. Okay. I don't see CEOs on the map anymore.
I think I'm still under Ren.
I'm loading.
Nope, still don't see him.
Nope, now I'm just gone.
Yeah,
Okay.
I see. Right now, you're gone on mine.
I'm just gonna throw down another stanza.
I summon Seoza, the pink hair twink, in attack mode.
Apparently, I'm a Pokemon now.
That's a
Yu-Gi-Oh! Like I've never played
Listen,
Pokemon.
I watched maybe
Let's stay
2
on
or 3
D&D, shall
episodes
we?
of Yu-Gi-Oh.
What
Anywho,
would the party like to do? Also, Nelly and Zerg look to so I need to go.
Well, I mean, what rumors can we investigate still?
You can always look for more.
There's
Yeah.
still the festival going on.
What is the festival?
Oh, there's this little place with dancing and food stalls. Valtari ended up picking up something for Nelly there, I believe.
I think that happened before we all went to the festival. I think that happened when the goose shenanigans were happening.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought it was the same festival.
It was. It just happened earlier when Valtari was by herself. Valtari, however, did mention getting something for Nelly.
Well, we could go back to that festival. There's a lot of dancing, food stalls. A lot of people were talking.
I don't mind
Fair.
getting some more food.
Fair. Avery, do you know what the festival's for?
Well, there's a couple festivals that have been popping up of late. I believe they're the individuals that have been stuck in the lower district, just trying to live their lives. They've been trapped within the cities, unable to go home, for those that are farmers, so they're banding together and trying to keep each other safe. It's a way they can double check who's still around. And
Fair
the kids
enough.
don't seem to notice because they're off having fun.
Fair.
Seos is going to braid their hair back so that it can easily tuck under a hood.
You guys ready?
Yep.
Let's roll.
Let's get it started in here.
To the festival again.
Val, you're getting a shadow.
Okay.
So what are y'all up to?
Going
I
to the
think we're
festival.
heading, yeah, the festival again.
You see, the festival is still going on and still in full swing. It hasn't stopped in the slightest. Still loud voices, excited people. The kids are running about. You see, there's now a group of them learning to braid off on the side. A lot of them, you do notice there are a lot of physically active activities going on, specifically targeting the kids, especially those teens. And you're noticing, despite most of them being farmers, a lot of them have leaned out. Not just from lack of food, but you can tell they're a little bit stronger.
What kind of activities are going on?
Jump ropes, competitions, running competitions, sparring matches, who can shoot the apple in the air with bows, stuff like that.
Any strength competitions?
There's a couple, yeah. There's a
Shoot
couple
the up
wrestling
against
matches.
children.
But something that you're noticing about this is when looked at from just, oh, I'm just walking by, it just looks like some fun keeping the way the kids look. But the more you look at it based on the information you've seen, this is starting to look more like training.
They're preparing the kids for fucking war.
It's not necessarily war, it's more like a modicum of self defense.
So many people have gone missing that they want to prepare their children, so if they're the ones that are targeted next, they can attempt to protect themselves.
Yeah.
Maybe we should help.
Help train the children.
Yeah.
Let Menfash help.
It may
Oh,
be
hell
wise
no.
to also keep a low.
No.
Sorry.
Yeah, Memphis, maybe you should step away from this one.
Well, I was going to suggest maybe we should still try to keep a low profile if we're targets. Training people could, potentially increase our profile. And yes, I
Not
will stay
only
away from
that,
the
but
kids.
I look slightly terrifying and don't wish to scare the children.
Memphis? Tortufa will lead in. We already whisper. We already fucked with the guild. I'm pretty sure the target on our back can't get any bigger.
Mm, that is true.
Ren is just gonna sidle by the kids, like see if they're talking about anything. Like kids pick up a lot of information.
You actually
More
don't
than we
hear
give them
them
credit for.
talking. You hear a lot of playful jabs, but they're a little more out of breath. They're breathing heavy. They're really getting into this physical activity kind of thing. And with them being stuck inside most of the rest of the time, it's no that surprise they're taking this advantage to stretch their legs as much as they can.
Okay. And then I'll leave them to their play.
Does any of this look like just straight up exercise, like calisthenics and shit?
Oh yeah, no, they're definitely there. Those are usually based on who can do the most. They're showing them first how to do it properly to really get the best, and then they're seeing who can do the most. You also have actual sparring matches through wrestling, some training blades, archery, all of that.
There was Tortufa will come up to. Hey, look! It's like the stuff I've been teaching you, except without the fighting. It's just the strength training.
Theoza will nod.
I guess we should go over to the adults and see what they're talking about.
The adults leading the drills, or just the adults who are having the fun.
Oh yeah, there's adults leading.
I
we see that dancer boy around that spun Tortufu?
Yes, he is actually in the sparring matches. He is doing swordplay. He is actually looks like he's leading as their champion, quote unquote. He seems to be the best at it.
How old is this boy?
Probably about 18.
Okay.
He's got that cocky, surefire attitude, and he's doing well both in single combat and group teams.
A man of many talents.
You don't think he'd hold up well against one of y'all, but he's definitely holding up against the others. He's actually taking on some of the adults and winning.
I don't think we should interrupt them.
Yeah, they look like they're doing fine.
Maybe we should head to the docks. I don't think we're gonna find much over here.
You do see some of the other adults are still moving around. There's still the food. It's just the kids are off on one section doing all of this.
Okay.
The dancing, for the most part, has stopped. It's more that kind of thing instead.
Okay, and you said there was um okay, so you said there was a teenager that seemed to be outdoing some of the adults.
Yes, it's one guy, about an 18, 19-year-old, seems to be doing the best out of the kids. The kids seem to see him as their leader or champion. He seems to be the best martially during the sparring matches. He doesn't always win against the adults that are teaching them, but he is showing a lot of potential and really holding up. And the person you're talking about in chat is Amaric.
Yeah.
Ulrich is y'all's Dragonborn companion. Y'all actually haven't seen him in a couple days.
Wait, I thought Amaric was the guy we have to go question, not
Yeah,
not,
that's-
not our contact.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
The contact,
Yeah,
the guy
let's-
you're talking to, that they're talking about that guy.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the guy we actually talked to at the Low Lantern, who told us when Amaric would be here.
No.
Okay.
But that's can't do anything until the sun starts to set with that one. Which Valtari Seaza will slip you another note letting you know that we still have a few hours before he's even going to be there.
May I walk over to one of like the food stalls and just get something to eat and walk by the bigger crowd and see if they're talking about anything?
Roll me an investigation check.
Okie dokie. Investigation. Can I use my inspiration to reroll that?
MVP inspiration?
Yes,
Yes.
it's better.
So that is going to be a 16. There's a couple things you hear.
They use MPP inspiration. Shouldn't that be?
Oh yeah, that is advantage. So that's the crit.
Oh, yay.
So there's a couple things of note that you're managing to parse through as you're wandering through the crowd. They're speaking in low voices for the moment, keeping an eye on the kids, that kind of thing. But the first thing you hear is a squad of flaming fist mercs went into the Twin Song district last night and didn't come back. Just this morning, their hounds wandered back alone, covered in blood. No bodies, no signs of fight, just gone. Nobody knows what happened to the dogs after that either.
Winsong District.
All right.
That's not that. Is that where the high society people is, or is that where the
No,
Elf
that's-
Song Tavern is?
Let me find it. That one
Sorry.
is in the outer city. It's not even
Right.
where y'all are,
Okay.
but it's outside the gates and in the surrounding area.
All right, that's one rumor.
Another one that you hear. I heard the watch found a burned corpse in the void last night, right outside one of the fancy shops. Not just burned either, charred down to the bones, with no sign of fire anywhere near it.
Did they say what district it was in?
In the wide, up in Upper City.
Okay.
Another one you hear. Duke Porter hasn't been seen in public for a few days. Some say he's sick. Others say he's holed up in his estate, too afraid to make a move with the flaming fist in charge now. Either way, silence ain't a good thing.
And what was this duke's name again?
That would be Duke Portier.
Portier. All right. Got it.
But those are what you hear from your first pass. Is anyone else looking around, or are you going to continue?
Are there? This is a town. This is a town festival. So there's probably there might be guards or something.
Nope.
Someone. No.
Nope. Down here would normally be the Flaming Fist. The watch stays in the upper district, while the rest of the city is usually run by the Flaming Fist, but you do not see the Flaming Fist here. When you first got here, a situation like this, there definitely would have been Flaming Fist members, but you don't see them. The most you see is some of the adults here are keeping an eye out. You can see some of them in higher places, looking a little more on guard, but they're definitely not watchmen.
Theos is listening into the training stuff.
There's not really much going on. They're very focused on making sure the kids are having a lot of fun, but there's a seriousness coming from the adults that seems to be affecting the older ones. The younger ones don't seem to notice. But the older kids, especially that kid who seems to be leading the kids, seem aware of it and are taking these events seriously.
All right. In that case, Theos is going to walk up to one of the adults that's like towards the back, like is involved but is towards the back. And is going to ask if by chance they want some to do some drills with the kids against a magic caster.
But now I don't think they're going to be held that helpful. They're just not going to be ready for it. They're going to be dealing with all kinds of things. We're getting ready for a lot of stuff. But they're not ready for full magic. If we do that, they're going to know. We're trying to keep it on the down low, but there's so much going on that it's all weird, dude. We've got to make sure these kids are having the most amount of fun we can get them to do, even if we are trying to get them to do the things they need to do to make sure they can keep both themselves and the less able individuals safe. But
Agreed.
thank you for offering. No, the day may come that might be exactly what we need to do, but today I don't think is that day. We're not even doing well against knives and daggers and all that kind of stuff. They've got a long way to go. I hope all of this blows over before it becomes necessary.
Agreed. Have you run them through any dodging drills?
Oh yeah, that was about an hour ago. I did a lot of that. But you can't always dodge a blade. It's always about blocking. You can deflect, you can block, but just relying on dodging is just going to get you stabbed. Too much leverage.
Is Tortufu within earshot of this?
No, you'd still be on the other side, say as I walked away.
Well then, is there anything I can do to help?
Keep an eye out, see if anybody's creeping about. I heard there's a Dragonborn doing something weird, so keep an eye out for somebody like that. Don't want anybody doing anything to the kids.
Theos is going to just, like, at that, he's gonna go. That Dragonborn needs etiquette lessons, is the problem.
I'll go help the watch then.
Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
You part of one of the societies, miss?
Theos is a dude.
He doesn't know that.
Yeah, you haven't trained with Tortufu enough to get some real muscle mass.
Theos is gonna flinch and go. I apparently need to gain some muscle.
Yeah, we all need to do that. Don't worry, miss. We'll keep you safe as long as you're with us, but you look right capable. So,
Sure.
we'll watch you. Sir, you don't have to call me sir. Don't worry about it.
No. I'm not a girl.
Oh! I thought you were one of those other ones that do the thingy. Never mind.
No, I'm just a stringbane.
Well, String Bean, we're glad to have you with us.
That being said, with one of the societies, no. But I help when I can.
Well, we can't be picky, so was glad to have you along. He pats you on the back, and it's a hard pat.
That's fair.
Tortufu's words echo in your mind. Engage your core.
It also, above table, it also doesn't help the fact that if we all remember, minus Ren who wasn't there for it yet, but my left side, which is my casting side, is still fucked. I'm still rolling at disadvantage for my spell attacks.
Yep.
That being said, Theos is going to inform Veltari that he's gonna help watch from above for a bit. Do some light guard duty until it's time to go to the tavern, just so that he's aware of where he's at.
At this point, Ren would make their way back to the party, and I found some things.
More
Apparently,
rumors?
there's rumors, yes. Apparently, there was a charred corpse found in the wide.
Ooh.
No sign of any flame, though. Probably magic. Flaming Fists wandered into the Twin Song district and didn't come out. Only their dogs did, but they were very bloodied. Weren't seen again. And then there was a Duke Portier. Hasn't been seen in days. Most likely taken or hiding out in his house or estate. That's all I found out. I don't think there was much we can do about it until we talk to Amaric.
And that was just what you found out on the first pass, too.
I mean, I can do another sweep, but I think we're just killing time.
Murder of Father Time.
The adults teaching these classes, like on weapons and strength, do they look like ex-soldiers or
No.
people with experience?
They look like they have some experience, probably militia members from wherever they're from, but they're not battle-hardened soldiers. This isn't, I'm training you for the military. This is, This is how you defend yourself if shit hits the fan. They know the basics of how to use these weapons, and that's what they're passing on.
I think since we have to wait until sunset to go there anyway. I'm gonna see if I can't give them some better pointers.
Go ahead.
And Tartufo heads over to the person who seems to be in charge.
Tortuku, before you do this, do you want to teach a bunch of kids that being reckless and just fighting through the pain is a good idea on how to survive things?
I was thinking more along the lines of showing them the best ways to take down someone bigger and stronger than them.
I'm just reminding you that your fighting style is leaving yourself open and going through the attacks.
Yeah, but as a barbarian, I have proficiency with martial weapons, so I have I probably have a better understanding than most of the people here about actual weapon fighting. Not just.
the heads up.
I'm not going to tell children to risk their own bodies. Tartufo has more tact than that.
You sure about that?
That's
Ren will,
Mentash's thing.
Ren will put a hand on your shoulder, Tortufu. Maybe it would be better to stay back?
You also remember Mentash's comment earlier about trying to keep on the download and not make bigger targets of them or you.
Fair. And what the hell do we do? How do we pass the time? Hmm. I don't think it's a good idea to split the party again.
No.
You say as you don't see Seoza.
Oh no.
Well, Tari, where's your boyfriend?
She's gonna point to the roofs.
So they went up to the roof all alone while people are actively hunting us.
Can I send Pip to go find Seoza?
I mean, you can see Sayota from where you're standing.
Oh, okay.
They're on the roof.
Are we sure I'm the dumb one here?
Well,
I'm
you're
not
not
going up
dumb.
there.
Yeah, I'll make sure they're okay. If I can make my way up to where Seoza is, I will.
Yeah, it's not hard to get up there.
You really shouldn't wander off.
I didn't. I told Val where I was going, keeping an eye out. Speaking of, can I roll perception to see if I notice anything?
You don't.
What?
You don't.
Okay.
Just people moving around. There's a lot of chatter along the lines. It's mostly the women and the men that are a little on the older side, the ones that don't look like they're members of militias. There's a lot of talking amongst them as they're moving through they're kind of grouped up over by the stalls where the food are.
Well, even so, we should utilize the buddy system. Just in case somebody sneaks up on you.
If it makes you feel any better. If someone was going to sneak up on me, it'd have to be someone like Tristan. Which means, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but the likelihood of any of you stopping that is slim.
Would you rather be left alone then?
I never said that. You are fine to stay. I just offered to keep some patrols. Most of the people patrolling this area at the moment aren't exactly guardsmen.
That is true.
That
I
being
guess we're just.
said, someone probably needs to keep an eye on Menthar.
And I don't think it should be Tartufu.
No. It should not. How good at you
What's
are
my-
jumping from roof to roof?
Mhm.
How good are you at jumping from roof to roof?
I've never tried.
Well, then you might be best suited to keep an eye on the ground.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get down now.
Theos looks at you. Above table, are you afraid of heights?
A little bit.
Theos is
They're
gonna
more
look at
they're more
Uh-huh.
claustrophobic.
Fair. Theos is going to help you down so that you don't fall.
Yeah, Ren has been shaking like a leaf the entire time that they've been up there.
Yep, nope.
Okay.
Theos is gonna do some basically Theos is gonna be walking and jumping from roof to roof, keeping an eye, checking in with the other people that are standing guard up high until it's time to go meet up with Amric.
As you're standing up there, y'all do see something of interest. A boy comes running in from the other side of the festival. You can see him on the far end coming through one of the main streets. And he seems out of breath even at this distance. And you can see him talking to one of the guards, the watchman, the makeshift watchman anyway, before shortly running off again.
Theos is gonna start making his way that way to talk to the guard and see what's going on.
Gotcha. At this point, you would also have seen that good Ren.
Didn't Ren get off the roof?
This is while you
Yeah,
were
Ren
going
wouldn't
down.
have gone up. Oh, okay.
Wait, what?
He
You'll
One
see that
second. What?
happen when y'all on y'all's way down. Y'all can see that.
Okay. Ren, go get the rest of the party.
right. I'll go run to the rest.
And I'll go figure out what's going on.
I will send Pip with you. Just so I can have
Pip
eyes and ears
is
in another place.
Pip is what again?
Pip is a chipmunk.
Okay. Theos is gonna like reach a hand out for Pip so that they can hide in their hood.
All
It's
right.
already on your shoulder, just like, I got this. Here, have a nut, bitch.
I'll accept a nut. Sure, Mouse
Familiar
is on
just
the other shoulder with cheese and crackers.
yeah, familiars don't need to eat, but I imagine Pip likes to eat anyway.
He likes to have nuts.
He likes his nuts.
He'll steal other people's nuts if they fuck around too much, too. You
Oh,
wanna
he
see why
will.
a chipmunk goes after nuts? I'll show you.
But Ren's going off to go gather the party. I'm going off to go get the information to give the party.
What does Ren say when you get down to Tortufu, Membash, and Veltari? Ren?
We saw a child run up to a guard and pretty out of breath. Think we should see what's going on there.
Where's he
Memphis,
going?
that way in a point. Maybe you should stay a few paces back, Memphis.
Okay. I'll make sure my cloak sort of covers me, and I put my hood up too, so I can sort of try to blend in, but not look suspicious.
Yeah, the only
You're
guy
looking
wearing a
very
cloak
suspicious.
is totally not suspicious.
Hey man, I'm trying. Well, everything I'm doing is going to backfire, so I might as well just lean into it. So
Just pat some kids on the shoulder, give them some candy.
Fucking
Aw.
here you go.
Um, above table. Is the guard close enough to where the group can see him?
No,
Okay.
he's on the other side of the vessel from you.
Ren is going to take out some herbs from her pocket and just like a handful of marigold and may I, Mempesh?
Yep.
I'm gonna just rub it on his scales, try to make him look more of a gold dragonborn than the white dragonborn that he's been described as.
Gotcha.
There.
Roll
Should-
me a. You have disguise kit?
I do not.
Then roll
Val
me
does. If Val can give assistance.
a year already on the move. I think, but this is going to be a. It's not even going to be a thing. It's going to be a. This would be a disadvantage charisma check.
Okay, I'll do that. Fitting. Very
Membash
fitting.
is now a white-ish dragonborn with gold streaks.
That's better.
Hey, he's got highlights now.
Yeah, he's got highlights. A little better.
I'll look to the group. So how do I look, guys?
You look great.
Ren's just giving a thumbs up from behind Memphis, just like, please say I did good.
Yeah, it looks like you know those tribal paints with lines along the forehead, the cheeks, the jaw, and all that. It looks like that.
The Fabian didn't really spread out the way I wanted it to.
I turn around. Good job, though. I'm sure you tried your best.
I did. I really did. I've never seen a gold dragonborn, so I tried.
Well, any alteration would make me different from what people would normally describe me as.
He's got big gold circles around his eyes.
I'll just hand him some extra marigold so he can like rub it on his hand, so because there's gonna be the most visible. Let's get some pigment on there.
Yeah, I'll take that from them. Start rubbing it on.
Gotcha. What's Tortufu doing and Baltari doing during this?
Just waiting for this to finish.
Since it sounds like Valtari wasn't able to help, she's just gonna walk forward, get a head start on talking to the guard.
You can see Seoza moving along the outskirts, so you have a location in which you're heading, so it's not too hard to follow him. You get there a little bit behind him. But Seoza, you see the guard is just talking to one of the other ones, and you hear thus. The jeweler in Heapside got hit too. That guy, Marnovel, got cleared out last night. No one saw a thing, no broken locks, no smashed windows, just empty cases where gems used to be. Some say it was some kind of professional crew, but it looks like something else got in there. Nobody's sure where he went either. It looks like they were talking before you got there as well. So you're just catching the end tail of what he was saying.
Fair. Can you put those names in chat, please? Wait a minute. Isn't that the dude that we...
It is indeed.
Seoza's gonna walk up to them and go, Sorry to intrude. Been helping out with guard duty. Is everything okay?
No, I'm honest, but looks like there might be a street war here pretty soon.
Like someone's gonna hit over here or somewhere else.
It's gonna be a territory dispute. Coin purse cutters and the Black Skull boys. Things are getting worse between them. There's been a few stabbings, but that's another thing. This, it looks like it's getting real close to boiling over, and if it does, blood's gonna be running in the gutters before too long. We ain't got much time left. Watch if the fists don't deal with this. Oh, it's gonna be bloody.
Do you know about where everything's happening?
Yeah, over to your hip side. That's where the coin purse cutters live. The Black Skull boys usually run around. What is that place? There's an inn over there. The Hearthstone. They're over in that area.
Okay. I'll go check it out. See if there's anything I can do.
Honestly,
Yeah,
I
keep
don't
the
think
kids.
there's much you can do unless you can talk down to really aggressive organizations. They hate each other's guts right now, and they're trying to expand territory with the fists backing off.
Well, better to go see what's going on before it boils over here. Sales kind of cast his eyes to the kids. Not much, but protect who
Yeah.
we can.
Don't get yourself killed.
Sales gives a lopsided grin. Death hasn't stopped me yet.
Not gonna ask. But if you think you can actually help, I'd probably go looking for Marno. Now that he's missing. He was one of the ones funding training gear. Good dude.
Agreed. I've had a few encounters with him. He's always been kind.
Indeed.
Thanks for the information.
Not a
Guys,
problem.
keep safe.
We'll be safe here and we'll make sure the others are too. You keep safe. He puts a hand on your shoulder. Please.
We'll try. What is this dude's reaction to just seeing my face?
He seems to be genuine.
Fair. Because I was going to say, I'm scally looking.
You also say, death didn't stop me. He's like, I guess that's death scars. I don't know.
It's just the necrosis eating at my face and my hand.
Sounds about right.
Mhm.
Valtari
And
has
if I
also
remember
walked around for the end of this.
Fair. Ooh.
So yes, Valtari, you did hear Seyoza say that.
Ew. I'm about to be in trouble.
Valtari?
Val isn't going to say anything in regards to it in front of anyone. You just kind of see her give you a look, Seyoza.
Notices and goes. Winces and goes, I'm in trouble.
Would we be able to catch up at this point?
I don't think y'all followed. Y'all are doing paint.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know how long that took.
Yeah, it was just a conversation.
Yeah. Tails is gonna look at Val and go, where are the others? Ren was supposed to be getting you.
They're finger painting.
We're having enrichment time.
Val,
Sorry, what did you say?
Tails is asking you where the others are.
Oh,
Ren was supposed to get you.
yep. Val will just go, they're back here trying to make sure a certain someone stays blending in without raising alarms. And she'll turn back around and motion for Seoza to follow. And head in the
Seoza,
direction of the others.
Seoza will give the two men a nod before following.
Fair.
As you come back, Ren is probably maybe doing a little bit of work on Tortufu as well, if he would allow it.
He would.
Just
Tortufu
giving you
now
some
has a
like
skull.
red,
Or go
giving
ahead,
him
Ren.
some, just giving you some like red marks under your eyes, some carnation, what would I be using? Maybe turmeric for that. Yeah, using some turmeric and actually that would be more orange, but same thing. Still kind of like marking it under the eyes, over the eyes, kind of giving you eyeshadow.
Ren, what are you doing?
I'm disguising them so Memphash won't be called out anymore. And Tortufu wanted some too.
Fair. In Menfash's case, it's not his looks that are going to get him in trouble, it's his mouth.
Oh, I can't fix that.
If I had silence, I could give an attempt, but I don't quite have that yet.
Good.
Should we head to the docks?
And how much longer till sunset?
2 or so hours.
We still have a few hours. That being said, Morrow's missing.
Would Ren know who Morrow is?
I don't think you'd recognize the name. Val would, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say the rest of us were at the jewelers.
I don't think Tortuga and Membash were paying that much attention, knowing them.
Fair.
Oh wait, Marno is the gnome, right?
Which
Didn't
gnome?
we sell gems to him?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, then
maybe
I
you were with.
him before because
Well,
I was
yeah,
the one
they were.
who
Good.
haggled the price.
Yeah, that would be Marnoville.
Okay,
Oh,
so
I
then
don't
you
think I
do
know
know
the
them.
name. I don't think I know the name, but I
You haggled
would
with him.
know
You
it.
definitely would know his name.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's the jeweler.
Teoza will nod. Come on, let's get out of here so that the kids don't overhear.
Yeah. Start walking away.
Once we're far enough away that Teoza's confident that we're not going to get overheard, he's going to tell them what he found out.
Overheard by who?
Anyone?
So you're going into the alleys?
Yeah, if I need to roll perception, let me know.
Yeah, go ahead and roll perception.
Okay. Where's my character sheet? There it is. Perception. Da, 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 da. There we go. Boop. 21.
Nothing of note stands out. You see some people in the distance kind of creeping outdoors, going, "Is there fucking anybody out here?" Nope. Close the door, lock it.
Fair. Okay. So confident that there's nobody around, Seoza will give the update.
Hey, um, we have to solve this quickly.
Don't disagree. I'd say before we go talk to Emmerich, maybe go look around the jewelers, see if we can find anything.
Fine by me.
We're not going to be able to really follow any leads until after we talk to him, but something to do until the sun goes down.
Alrighty.
What is Golden Face Membash doing in the back?
Listening, nodding along. Sort of just keeping a general lookout now. That's what I've been doing most of the time. Even though I know it's fairly safe around here, still I'm looking for anybody,
You're
any
in
kind of
dark alleys.
suspiciousness.
Safe is not the word I'd use for where you are right now.
Oh, well, yeah.
Especially with a
So.
turf war about to break out.
Yeah. I'm just
Ye-
definitely keeping a lookout.
Gotcha. So y'all are going to be heading that way.
Mm-hmm.
Onward and upward.
Alrighty. It takes a little while for y'all to get over to the jewelry stop, and you see the front door has been smashed in.
Hey, this is the place we did business in the other day, right?
You're right, it was. Can we go in and look around, or is
Oh
it
yeah,
being
the
blocked
door's
off?
off its hinges. Hanging by the
That's
lower
new.
hinge.
That's new. They said there was no broken locks or smashed windows. Watch yourselves.
People pulls out his hammer and asks, "Should I go in first?"
Well, can we tell what blew the door in? Is it just smashed in? Or are there scorch marks? Like, what
Give me
happened?
investigation.
Could I assist with that?
If you're trained in it.
Oh, I'm not, damn it.
I'm a trained in investigation. I can help.
Mempesh got it on his own. Mempesh, you're pretty sure somebody took an axe to this door and then a hammer.
Whoever went through here, they used basic weapons, seemingly an axe or maybe even a hammer. So definitely dealing with some people who are handy with tools, weaponry at least. I say proceed with caution.
Yeah, I
Tartufo,
would.
I was gonna say, then in that case, Tartufo would start heading in
Ready?
carefully, hammer drawn.
As we do that, we are going to take a quick 10-minute break. We will be right back. Alrighty, and we are back. Unfortunately, Valtari had to dip out a little bit early. So y'all only get the 4 chuckle fucks tonight. But we will be continuing on as y'all press into the darkened jewel shop. Let me move y'all today.
Whee! Ooh, nice.
As you'll see as you walk in, there's glass walls leading up the front. That would be where you look in, that you can look into the shop, but you see all of the glass containers, which recently were full, are all empty.
Man, they were really thorough. Tartufo steps in, holding his hammer up high, so it provides plenty of light.
Theo's just gonna start going into the shadows and is going stealth.
Gotcha.
I'd like to look behind the counter here, see if there's anything left behind.
You can see the main counter, which is made of glass, which would usually house a number of different items, usually rings, trinkets, hairpins, necklaces, that kind of thing. You don't see any of them. You can see the cushions on which they once sat, but the items themselves are all missing.
Okay.
Is there a mirror right here, like a big full-length mirror right here?
Yes, there is.
Or is it smashed?
Nope.
Interesting. Tartufu's pirate instincts are kicking in. He's gonna go up to the mirror, put a and touch the surface. Just put a finger on it.
It's a mirror.
He's gonna grab the edge and try to pull it aside, see if there's any give to it.
No, it's pretty solidly on there. It's a pretty heavy mirror. Big one.
Could I attempt to lift it and take it off the wall, or
It would
I'm
be an
just
athletic
checking for
check.
his.
It's big and heavy.
All right. Come on. You know what? I'm gonna use a hero point.
You really want this mirror.
I have 5 hero points. I never use them for Tartufu, so I might as well use it. 13.
Tortuku, you start to pick it up, and it does come free from the latches behind it, but you immediately lose your balance, and you have to press it up as there's a loud thud as it slams onto the ground.
What are you doing, Chotofu?
Oh, yeah, this seems heavy. Oh, I was checking for a hidden passage. A lot of times in my career, people have hidden things behind big heavy things. So, big heavy mirror. Thought maybe there was a door back here, or a hole, or a hidey hole, or something.
I mean, very well could be.
It's off the wall now. Is there anything on the wall that it was attached to?
I mean, it had mounting points, but that's it.
Tartufu will lean the mirror back so it doesn't fall down and head back into the main area.
Mm-hmm.
Just wanted to check.
Y'all can see Seoza has moved over to the doorway on the right and is listening in over there. And Seoza, you think you hear something before Tartufu drops a mirror. And there's a lot of loud noise from behind you.
Theo's just going to take a deep breath, turn and look at Tortufu before turning back, and I'm going to see if the door is locked.
How are you going to be testing to see if it's locked or not?
Very slowly twisting the handle.
Alrighty. It seems to be able to move. It doesn't seem, you don't feel any lock.
Okay. Check for traps.
Alrighty. Roll me a wisdom-based thieves tools.
As I look for my thieves' tools, they're somewhere. They're there. Use tool. You said wisdom?
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. You run your finger around the edge looking for anything that might stand out as a trap. You investigate the doorknob, see if there's any hidden give. But as you're looking through, you don't see anything. You're pretty sure there's a pretty serious lock on this door, but it's not currently locked.
Okay. I'm going to slowly push the door open, dagger in hand, and peek through.
As you do, you hear a swishing sound. One moment, please.
May I cast a spell?
No.
Oh,
No spell for you.
I can't
As
be wizard.
Seoza, you get nailed on the back of the head as you're peeking through with a mace. You are going to take 8 bludgeoning damage as things have just hit the fan.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
my
I
first
kind of figured as much.
combat.
I was waiting for that. One sec.
Yippee.
I open the door.
Seoza, why are you way over here? Come back here.
Is that a guard?
No.
Did I fucking cut out again? Yes,
No,
I
we
did.
can hear you.
No. We could hear you.
Oh, it doesn't matter if you can hear me. I can hear you.
And the API is broken. One moment.
At the end of the day, whatever's going on with Discord, it's not that you guys can't hear me, it's that I can't hear you.
Ain't that some shit?
Start
It
the
is.
API.
But yeah, so when I leave and come back, it's because there's just an awkward amount of silence.
Oh, okay. I gotta get mage armor up. I have a 9 armor class.
Yeah, you're staying off of roofs.
I have a very bad dexterity.
Alrighty.
I would like to use my MVP to reroll my initiative.
Gotcha.
I like that one better.
Okie dokie. Seoza, you are going to be the first one to respond.
Okay. Do I have that on sales? Is the question. Yes, I do. Okay. I am going to step in, so I'm not blocking the door. Now, does this look like a thug or like an actual guardsman?
It's definitely not a guardsman. He is wearing a lot of dark, layered clothes, fingerless gloves. He has a striped scarf pulled up above the front of his face, and his cloak is very patchwork. Most interestingly, though, the first thing that you notice is on his hip, he has a very interesting looking dagger. It is hidden under his belt, but you can still see it. But it has a strange hook to it. It's not like a curved blade or a straight blade. It is specifically a hook.
Would I recognize that dagger from anything specifically?
Roll me a history check. And okay. Yeah, give me a history check.
History? Okay. I'm gonna use advantage with a hero point. Let me take that. Oh, where'd my sheet go? Where'd you go? Take that off. You go away. That off. Okay.
You recognize that specifically as a dagger specialized for cut purses. They are used in a quick motion to cut purse strings from somebody's belt without them noticing.
Okay. Theos is gonna go gang member and move over here. And unfortunately for him, I have. Oh, wait a minute. Motherfuckers. I have Warcaster, not crossbow expert. Ah! Oh, well, I guess actually it doesn't really matter. I was rolling at disadvantage anyway. We are gonna do an Eldritch Blast. Okay, I have to roll a disadvantage. So one uno momentum. It never likes to roll correctly.
That is going to hit.
Okay.
You are going to blast him for 12 damage as you get a good shot in to the center mass, getting him just above the pectoral muscle and under the shoulder.
Alrighty. Do I have any bonus actions that actually matter? I'll use one of my healing light. That's a D6. Just so that I use the bonus action. Okay. I get 5 HP back.
From what?
Healing light. Here.
Ah,
Let me. Eeh.
Gotcha.
I heal myself. At least somewhat. It's my turn. I'll have to get smacked again.
Alrighty. That is going to bring us to this guy, who is going to heft his mace. He is going to try to hit you upside the face. He is going to go for a swing. He is going to get a 25.
It's not hard to hit me.
Dishing out 8 more bludgeoning damage to Seoza. And then he is going to attempt to boot you through the door behind you. I need an athletics or acrobatics.
We're going with acrobatic. And praying
You
to
are
the
able
gods.
to just barely get out of the way. The boot catching you on the shoulder and twisting you back, but not fully shoving you. That is what he is up to. As Seoza, you see this door to the south creak open for a moment, and then you hear the sound of a bow. Make sure your sheet's not bucked. Your sheet's good. As that is a 21 and a 13 to hit you. Both of them are going to hit. As 2 arrows slam into your chest, dealing 17 piercing damage.
I am not a tank.
Remind
Then
me
why are
you
you
didn't
up
let-
front?
Yeah, why the hell did you go out the door first?
Because he didn't expect a fight right there.
Yeah, I was trying to be sneaky. And then somebody dropped a mirror.
Ren, that brings us to you.
Ren is going to press a hand to her chest and cast Mage Armor as her action.
Is Ren a girl or a guy? I keep thinking they're a guy.
Ren uses she/they pronouns.
Ah, that's what it is. Okay.
Yeah,
But you are
but
able to
Ren
cast
is
the
going.
spell.
Beautiful. I'll mark off those spell points. It's just 2 for first level.
Correct.
And Ren is going to step back behind Tortufu and say, I think we have trouble. And that is going to be Ren's turn.
That is going to bring us to Tortufu.
Right. Tartufu is going to head his big happy ass inside.
Sales is gonna go Archer through that door and points to the south.
All right. Well, I can't really do anything about that right now because I'm going to beat the shit out of this guy.
That's fine. I'm just telling you that there's an archer to the south.
It's fine if he shoots me, I have a thing. But I will swing my Gallagher at him very reckless like.
Gotcha.
And you know what? I am gonna rage. So I rage. My body starts to grow, but since we are in small confines, it stops.
Oh no, you'd be able to.
Oh, okay. Now there's a big turtle in this little room. But yeah, Tortufu smashes the guy. Oh, and advantage.
It's
So
going to
that's
be
a
a 19.
19.
That's a hit. It's going to be 25 damage.
Make
As
sure to
you
put your
smash in
tokens
his
on.
head, blood goes everywhere.
I'm going to use my free action to turn and open the door.
Gotcha.
Peek my head inside there. Here's Tortufu! As they just see a big turtle head with a bloody hammer looking at them.
They wouldn't be able to see the hammer.
Oh, they just see the big turtle. Can I attempt to intimidate them into giving up?
You have already used your action, so not now.
Oh, okay. Well, next time.
Raven,
Yes.
put your tokens on your character before
Oh.
you lose your rage.
Oh, right. Eh. Oh, and my what was
And
it?
you're reckless.
Yeah,
It's the purple heart. It's
Doom,
at the
right? I'll need to do the one thing for that one. Okay, there we go. Thank you for reminding me, Sioza.
So fuck it.
You've got a problem, Seotha. The door next to you has opened.
I would use my bonus action to smash him, but I can't because I already used it to rage.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't be able to see him either because it's his turn. You wouldn't have a bonus action anymore. He is going to swing with the mace. The first one missing, the second one catching Seoza in an uppercut, dealing another 8 damage.
Nothing but consistent.
Bringing us to Mempash.
Another reaction. Nope.
So I can see them, not very well, but I'm gonna move up to the door and say, "Oh, okay. Can I even get where Tortufu like into them anywhere in here?"
You can step through. It just takes double movement.
Well, I am for first things first. I am gonna get in here because he's dead. I can sort of step over him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, I can make it right there. Let's go ahead and give a level 2 cure wounds on my Twinkie Twink friend there. Looks like they can need it.
It's gonna kill me.
Oh my god. Well, that didn't go the way I wanted it to.
I mean, if you have hero points, you can re-roll it.
Oh, can I? After you roll it?
Yep.
Yeah, I will totally use one.
You
Because
can
it's
do that
just rerolling
specifically for the
damages and healing.
Yes, that's way better.
Nice.
So that was that action. Let me make sure I update my thing here. Okay, and then do I have any worthwhile bonus actions here? Actually, we're gonna go ahead and toss a level 1 healing word on you two. Let's go ahead and
already
top
You
you
cast a
all
can't
first
do
around.
level
two
spell.
leveled spell.
Oh yeah, that's right. Rats. Well then I guess that'll be it for right now then.
Gotcha. That is going to bring us to this thug. As he is going to run over this way, disappearing.
Oh, it
This
seems there's more
guy
to this place.
is going to run up this way and attempt to shove Seoza. I need an athletics or acrobatics. You manage to stop the first one, but then he swings at you with his mace, trying to get you again.
Is he trying to hit or push?
Push.
Okay. Let's see if I can duck and weave. Duck and weave. Duck and weave.
He is going to beat you that time as he catches you in the chin again, slamming you back. He is then going to dash this way using his object interaction to shatter the window and roll through. That is.
Well, unfortunately for him, I get an op attack.
So does Moonbash.
Guess.
And so does
Yep.
Tortuga.
Yep.
This is not going to end well for him, is it?
I'm gonna use my last hero point to get rid of that disadvantage.
I can't use Great Weapon Master on a reactionary attack, can I?
Nope.
I'm gonna use a
Alright.
hero point just to make sure I attack him too. I want to make sure he goes down.
I thought I turned it off.
Tortuga's going to miss.
Oh, I turned off the damage modifier.
And then Dash is going to hit. And they still need the disadvantage. Oh no, you turned your disadvantage
No.
into advantage, didn't you?
Normal.
So Seoza
Well,
and Membash are both going to hit. So 10 damage from Membash.
Where? Nope, that's my dagger. Where did Vic here?
11 damage from Seoza. See, it's over there. That will then bring us to Seoza.
Gonna. Can I use my object interaction to open this window?
Yeah.
Okay. And then can you put me right here?
Are you going through Membash's or through the broken mirror in front of you?
Through Memphashes.
Okay, that will take extra movement, but you can do it.
But it's fine. It's not like I'm going very far. I just don't want to be in melee. Like I have disadvantage anyway, but
I do need an acrobatics to climb through it, and with your injured arm, you will have disadvantage on it. Because you're climbing up over a bench and through a window.
Fair enough, fair enough. You said acrobatics.
Mm-hmm.
Da-na-na.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, there's one, and let me get the other one.
It's going to be a 13. You get through only barely, almost tipping over. But you managed to catch yourself.
Okay.
I am then going to try an Eldritch Blast. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna Guiding Bolt.
Gotcha.
Guiding Bolt. Guiding Bolt. Where the fuck is my Guiding Bolt? Oh, wait a minute. That doesn't. Okay, I get a free one because of what I am. Da-na-na-na-na. That's the first roll. And second roll.
You were going to hit him square in the center of the back. Do me
Okay.
some damage. You were using first level?
Yeah. Or actually, uno momentum, because
Because I know you're using your free one. I think it's
yeah,
just
I'm using
first
my
level.
free one, so it would be first level.
Mhm. Is Guiding Bolt 5d6?
Yeah.
For first level?
Wait a
That
minute.
doesn't sound
1
right.
minute. No, it.
'Cause I know it's a lot of damage.
No,
but
it's
that seems a lot.
4d6. Just take one of the 5s off.
Yeah.
So because I have pack slots, even though I cast it at first level, it only lets me roll it at second.
Okay, I was just concerned. I'm like, that seems like a lot of damage. But
Yeah,
you
no,
blast a
it's
hole in the
4d6.
center of his chest and he goes down.
Okay.
He did.
He's very dead.
Yeah.
Anything else from Samson?
I'm gonna get ready to defend myself because I'm sure someone's going to. But that's it.
Alrighty. That is going to bring us to this archer. It's going to sprint off this way, jumping through the window. And Tortuga, with you being your size, you wouldn't even be able to make your attack opportunity through that door. Your hammer's too big.
Out of curiosity, could I straight up Kool-Aid my way into that room?
Yeah, you could break through if you wanted. It would take an action to do so, but you could attempt to. That brings us to Ren.
Would I have heard the glass shatter out here?
Oh yeah. No, not out there. It was up behind to the north.
Can I use a free action to tell Ren that they're escaping?
Yep.
Out the. They're escaping out the front.
You haven't seen
Okay.
anybody go out front.
Well, but I'm assuming that they're escaping from this way. So the only other way, unless they're going through an alley, this is what the first people will assume they're going.
You saw
through.
him go
And I
right,
heard.
not front.
Oh.
Then Ren is going to take a step here. I see this guy.
Yep. He's got a good bit of cover, but you can see him.
Tortufu, don't move. I'm going to sling an acid arrow at him.
Gotcha.
I'm going to use hero point to get advantage.
Gotcha. You are going to nail him. Gotcha.
And for the spell, and he will take 2d4 at the end of his turn.
At the end of that guy that got hit's turn?
Yes.
Okay, is that not a save thing, or is that just on hit? Let me see. Okay, that's just a thing that happens initially, and it only does it for one turn. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Tartufu Seozo's gonna call out take one alive.
Yep. Tortufu is going to turn around, come over here, reach through the door, and grab him with my big old fist.
You will have disadvantage, but you can attempt.
Oh wait, you know what? Don't I have the option to be small, to be normal size if I want to with my rage?
I don't think so. I think that's just a thing that happens when you rage.
Along with anything you're wearing, if there is enough room to increase, your size doesn't change. But there is enough room for my increase.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is
That
just
being
a
said,
thing
if
that
you're
happens.
doing an athletics, technically you have advantage because you're raging, so it's just a normal roll.
All right, so I'm going to attempt to grab hold of him.
Gotcha. Make your roll. He is going to bat your hand away.
I'm going to MVP that shit.
Okay.
That's fun. Does that mean it gets turned to
Nope,
advantage?
you already
or-
have advantage, so it's still normal.
Okay. Okay.
He's still going to
Motherfucker.
manage to bat your hand away.
And that was my action, wasn't it?
Yep.
Damn. I should have just used it to barrel into that room. I don't even. Although I don't know if I have enough flank space to barrel in there.
Kind of
Well-
stuck in there now, though.
Yeah. Now I'm going to use my bonus action to go into my shell and basically block this guy in there. He's stuck in there now. Everyone else can go and chase the other guys. This guy, he ain't going nowhere. There's a
He
big
has
It's an
a little
action to
space.
go
He'd
into your shell.
theoretically be able to go in there, and yeah, it does take an action.
Oh, god damn it. Okay, next time.
Because
But
he's
yeah.
not as stupid as a zombie is.
Yeah, but is there looking in there? Is there a way for him to get out? The other guy had to
not that
push
you
the
can
O's
see.
out of the way. I'm gonna assume that he can't because the other guy had to push the O's out of the way to get out. So yeah, I'm gonna just stay here and block him in.
Gotcha. That will bring us to this guy.
Tartufu, take the purple heart off.
Oh yeah, I didn't reckless. God, I wish there was a favorite option.
He is going to. He is going to swing on Tortufu. He doesn't have advantage because you didn't reckless.
Yep. I basically just got my shell up against the door. He's just hitting straight shell.
I mean, you're facing him, so he'd be hitting the front of you because you're not.
Oh right.
Yeah. He's going to get both shots in, dealing a total of 16 down to 8 damage. He is then going to take some damage. I need the roll from Mel's. 2d4 acid. 3 damage, gotcha. I'm just going to bring us to this guy. So you see another guy run off that way, sprinting down that way and disappearing. This guy's dead. So
Did I get skipped?
Yeah.
Yes,
yes,
you
I
did.
Sorry. Go ahead, Natash. What you doing?
Because I was going to ask, can I? Well, I saw a guy there.
Yep, he's still there.
I think I closed the door. Can I actually reach him over?
You have disadvantage on melee attacks.
Rats.
You
And
can
I
still
don't see this guy, correct?
Correct.
I didn't even know he was there in the first place.
Couldn't Memphis step into my circle temporarily to attack him, or would
Yes,
that
he
still
could.
be this?
Actually,
well,
with the
then
way you're pressed up against it, he wouldn't be able to.
Oh.
That's what I was thinking.
Tortuga's kind of in the way.
Well, since
Sacred
he's
Flame
there,
don't give two fucks about cover, though.
well, I'm gonna get in there and smash him. Step in.
You
I'm
wouldn't
gonna try to
be
get
able
my
to,
good
Natash.
old.
Tortuga's in
Oh
the way.
nope. Oh, rats.
Plus, I think
All right.
hammers you can't use non-lethally, right?
Thank you.
Hammers you can use non-lethally.
Oh, good. I'm going to
Spells
smash.
spells can't be non-lethal.
Mhm.
Remind me to smash him most gently on my next turn.
I'm still gonna try to smash him. I'll take the disadvantage.
With you raging and recklessing and using great weapon, that would not be non-lethal.
Aw.
There's no way I'm getting to this guy. So yeah. Let's just try that.
Damn it, Seoza, you had to take Mr. Bonk.
You were gonna hit, but no, you have disadvantage. You were gonna miss.
I'm not gonna. And I'm gonna tell him, give it up, sir. We have you trapped. After I miss him.
Okay. That is going to bring us to this guy who is running. Ren, what you doing?
I'm going to. Are we oofing him or are we?
We're keeping this guy, but if you want to check out the people who ran through the door, Tortofu will be like kind of. They went this way, pointing toward the door.
He does still look rather hardy. The guy in there.
I'm gonna spark off a firebolt at him.
Gotcha. That's going to hit.
Firebolt.
But 2 fire.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna check 15. I'm gonna go out the door here. Check if anyone went this way.
You can see in the distance people are getting shoved out of the way, but they are running. And they have a good
I'm
head
just
start
gonna
against you.
call back in. There's one out here.
There's two.
There's 2 out here. I only see one.
It's because he's just hidden.
And that's my turn.
That is going.
Oh wait, I did get skipped.
Sayos, go ahead. Going back to Nedbesh messed everything up. But Sayos, go
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. Is I am going to bonus action Misty Step.
Okay.
And that I have. Oh, come here, damn it. Take off the pack slot. It's that one I.
Just to be sure, you're not gonna try to get into
Whee!
you did.
Someone's got to get in here eventually.
Yeah, but I was just gonna keep punching the guy until he got knocked out. You, however, will draw his attention, and then he will attack me.
Yeah.
You think he's gonna attack the big turtle or the tiny twig?
The tiny twink.
Exactly.
I'm already gonna get in trouble. It's fine. My patron and my girlfriend will yell at me later. Because here's the thing: is remember, Sales is ambidextrous, so I might have disadvantage with my spells because I use my left to cast spells, but I had to learn to stab with my right hand. So I am going to non-lethally stab a motherfucker.
Gotcha.
You have a club.
Yes, but the dagger does more damage.
Doesn't the dagger
Gonna
and
hit.
I have a negative to strength.
Fair enough. Yeah, no, but oh yeah, because dexterity. Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm. So, dagger. Le stab.
Gotcha.
And yeah, I'm doing non-lethal. That is my action and my bonus action. And Tartufo, I now give you flank.
Thank you.
That's my turn.
All right, Tartufo is gonna set his hammer to the side, reach and punch the guy through the door.
Gotcha.
I'm assuming when Seoza came in and stabbed him, he turned toward him, right?
He's kind of split between the two of you.
I basically donkey punch him in the back of the head.
Okay.
Non-lethally, of course. Let me turn on
Roll
my.
a strength check.
I'll use strength check because I have non.
Oh, class, yeah. You are gonna miss.
Did I say reckless or
I don't know. Did you?
can reckless be used for
Yeah.
melee weapon attack rolls?
Technically, a hand is a weapon attack.
Okay, good. All right, so I think I did say reckless. So. Wow.
Still gonna miss.
All right.
Just make sure
Yes.
to put your reckless token on.
I did. That's
Okay.
That's it for Tortufo.
I was going to bring us to this guy. He is going to make a grab for Seuza.
A grab?
Yep. He's trying to grapple.
Ah, okay. Da, 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 da. I can use acrobatics for that, right?
Yep.
Okay.
He is going to get a 20, which means he is in control of the grapple as he moves you in front of him and drops his mace, pulls out that curved dagger, and puts it right against your throat, Seuza. Nobody move or the queen gets it.
Seoza just looks at Tartufu and goes, "Get him."
Tortufo gives the guy a big old grin because you can use that again. That out of character. You can use Misty Step again, can't you?
Yep.
However, the
And
moment
you
you
know I
start
can do it.
casting, his knife is already at your throat. He could rip it open before you cast.
He
Oh.
could if he hadn't already used his action.
He has multi-attack.
No, fuck you.
Tortufo will respond to him. If you hurt Seuza, I am going to eat you.
Yeah, your friend will still be dead. What of it?
Damn, that usually works. Well, I mean, aside from the fact that if you do hurt them, your eternal soul will probably be ripped out of your ass
Eh,
by them.
I've been through worse. But Menfetch, what are you doing in this stare down? Because he's got Seuza, his fist is in Seuza's hair. There isn't a good chance of Seuza getting free without a lot of hair ripping free. He has a curved dagger at his neck. It's one yank. He'll tear everything in his throat apart if he yanks on that dagger. Seuza's not in a good position right now.
So, quick question. When we came upon this building, did we come from this side or
You
this
came from the
side?
right.
So if I'm peeking here, can I see that there's a way? Like, can I sort of make a logical conclusion that I can leave this way and come around the building to catch, those two guys that I'm hearing Ren shouting about?
I mean, maybe. Doesn't
Okay.
help with the Seuza to a knife to his neck situation, but you could theoretically.
They've gotten out of worse scrapes before.
Out of curiosity, out of character, does Ren have an ability that lets them teleport other people?
No.
That's
Is there a
the
thing?
spell Vortex Warp, which I don't think anybody in the party has.
Oh, Ren has Vortex Warp,
Wait, what?
Then yes.
but I'm not in
But
there right
again,
now.
they'll be able to see you casting, and they have a prepared action to slit Seuza's throat, which is an issue.
I have a question about this prepared action.
Mm-hmm.
Misty Step is verbal.
Yeah.
So would he still get it off before me? Because I
Yeah.
don't have to move my hand. Okay. I wanted to double check.
Because you can tell when a motherfucker's casting a spell, unless your sorcerer was subtle. Might be able to get away with it then. But most casters, he's going to be able to react first, because he's waiting for somebody to do something stupid.
Fair.
But is his held action? Does it require Seyoza to cast a spell?
No, he's
Or
just waiting for
any
any of y'all
spell?
to fuck about. You've got a guy effectively with a weapon using your friend as a shield, telling you to just back off.
Well, do you guys got this? I think you got this.
Yo, it's comments like that, Memphis, that make people not trust you.
So, another quick question: has this guy been hit yet?
Oh yeah, he's been hit a couple
Oh
times.
yeah.
Okay. And another little teensy tiny little logistical follow up question: if Sayos is in front, how much can I sort of hide behind like this corner right where I am, and he see me still casting a spell if he's behind her?
He's gonna hear you.
I'm still a dude.
Hold on, let me see something here. Oh, even if I
The party
whisper,
knows I'm a
You
dude.
can't whisper a casting of a spell. That's subtle spell.
Yeah.
You need a sorcerer for that.
rats.
And there's the whole glowy bit that he's gonna see.
Am
Oh,
I
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
have to bring logic in? I'm gonna have to bring logic in. God damn it, Tortufa's. Damn it, Seyoza. Tortufa's the one that does reckless shit.
I'm trying to think. Like, should I go help Ren or
You're
should?
running
Okay,
out of
all right,
time.
all right.
Your turn's almost
I'm gonna
over.
tell this guy, listen, we can talk this out. I'm gonna try to. Let me see. What am I better at? Give me a second.
You let me go and I'll let them go. That's all you're gonna get, otherwise I split the twink. So call your fucking turtle monster off and let me go.
That's when I pat Tortufo on the back. I'm like, let's back up a second, Tortufu. And as I tell Tortufu that, I'm going to use my one-way telepathy to tell Tortufu, once he lets her go, we smash him. Or him go.
Still a dude.
Smack. What'd you say?
Get
Because
it
it's still a
through
dude.
your head. Seyoza's a man.
I know, sorry.
Alright, Menfash, so what you gonna do? You gonna let him pass?
Yes, I'm gonna tell him, like, all right, I'm gonna back up. Like, I'm gonna take a step back. Tortufu, let's let him go. Verbally tell him that, but like, I'm a one-way telepathy him. We're smashing him as soon as he's like, lets them go.
So you're holding an action.
Yep.
Are you-
So that brings us to Seoza. Seoza, are you trying anything as you're being held on?
I swear to the gods, the moment this fucker lets me go, he's getting an eldritch blast to the back of the head. Actually, no. I'm gonna hold an action. When this fucker lets me go and gets like 5 feet away from me, I'm casting Fireball.
Oh yeah, you have the fireball necklace.
Why would you cast fireball?
Alrighty. Ren, what are you going to do?
Ren. Oh wait, did you? No, you didn't skip. I'm just
Seoza's ready
going
to cast
to
fireball at people.
approach carefully and say, "We don't have to run. Why don't we talk about this
Oh,
misunderstanding?"
those two are already long gone. They're off the map.
Oh, they're off the map.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
then
why
I
they're
would.
over in that corner. They're fucking hoofing it.
There's
Okay,
a
then.
hostage situation going on in here.
There's a hostage situation. I don't think Ren realizes that there's a hostage situation going.
No, they are not. So those guys are gone. Sorry, my misunderstanding. Then Ren is going to walk back in here. So the other two got away. Oh, what is happening in here?
Oh. We're letting this guy go.
Tortufu's talked enough.
Oh.
In his turn. He can't really
Okay.
respond right now. You can hear the conversation from like Memfash and them, because that's all still going on.
Okay. So do I see the guy with the knife to Seo's throat?
Yep. You can kind of see him. You don't have a really good line of sight, but you can see it over there.
Do they
And-
see me?
Oh yeah, they can see you. They can
Shit.
see you like they can see him.
Okay. I want to cast a spell, but I don't want to set him off. I want to get Zeus out of.
I've got a fireball ready. You're good.
You're the hostage with the bomb, the bomb vest who sets it off after you've been released.
Red is just gonna. How much movement did I use? I used 20 feet. Go a little closer and just kind of put my hands up to say, "We can talk about this. We can. You don't. Can you please let our friend go?"
You let me out of here, and the twig's fine.
Okay. I'm gonna hold my action. Oof. I'm gonna hold my action to firebolt if this guy knifes Seoza.
Okay.
Oh, so you're okay.
Tortufu, what are you gonna do?
Okay. Okay. Just let Seoza go. Teotofu takes a step this way. You can get out. But if you hurt them, or if I see a single drop of blood, I am going to smash every bone you have.
Well, I fucking respect that. But you can see the situation that I am in.
You have a clear path to that window over there. I suggest you run. Because
I will be
like the
using
rest of your
that
body.
door just behind you. I
Uh,
do not trust you to not shoot me in the back while I am going through the window.
I don't have anything to shoot you with.
It's at this point, he has two mages next to him. There are three mages. He's not fucking about. But it's at this point, Tortugu, you will be shrinking back down.
Oh, well, there we go. Now you can easily get through that door.
So, he's moving this way. He's moving slow, making sure he keeps all of y'all in line of sight. Zeus is still in front of him. Moving this way. Moving this way. He is then going to shove Seuza forward, slam the door in his face, and fucking start running. And Seuza doesn't have his neck slit, but that guy's on the run. You hear a distant cheerio, bitches!
Does it trigger my held?
If you want to fireball him, there is a closed door in between you and him.
And I can't open it.
But
Okay.
I have my I still pretty much have all my actions, don't I?
You didn't save any, so no.
No.
But it's my turn.
It's not. He
All
went
I did
through
was
his
move.
turn. Yeah, because he got by and he ran on his
So
turn.
it's Menfash's turn, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, and he's on the
Dang it.
run.
Hmm. But he doesn't get to dash.
Yeah, he does. He never uses action.
Fair. But he was also at half movement because he had me.
Mm-hmm.
So.
So let's say he already used up. He probably already dashed, just bringing you from out in there to over here. He probably only got like 30.
The thing, the way it took more than 6 seconds for him to actually get over there. He was moving slow because of y'all. It would be Memphish's turn. He just started his turn when he ran and closed the door. Because you don't go, I'm gonna rush with this little fucking twink when I have a knife to his throat. That's just gonna get the twink's throat cut, and nobody's gonna be happy then. So we took it nice and slow. But
Fair.
Memphesh, what you gonna do? He is on the run.
I am gonna go here, to here, to here. Excuse me, Seoza. Is the door locked? Can we just go through it?
No, it's just closed.
Yeah, I'm gonna go through there.
Okay, object interaction to open the door.
I can't do it. There we go. And now I accidentally put myself under Seoza. Thank you. I don't see him. Where did he go?
There's a door on the right.
I don't think I'll be able to make that.
Over here.
You can move like one more spot.
Yeah, at least get out of your guys' way. Rats. I can try to dash. Then I won't have an action after that. Yeah, I'm gonna dash it.
I mean, at this point, I personally say let's just let them go. We already got one dead body we can
Okay.
search and.
You have two.
Okay.
Say as I put a hole in the other one.
Oh yeah.
Well, I lock myself out of the door.
Yeah, because I had to move it through. There's not actually a door.
Yeah.
There
Okay.
is a
Well,
door,
put me
but I
back
didn't
there.
put
We're
one.
gonna.
That was helpful.
Yeah. So I'm gonna stay here then and tell everybody he's already gone, guys.
Well, we know. Well, Sayoza probably knows who they were with.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all are able to gather back together. Y'all mostly save 2 murdered men next to you. And a lot of trauma, I'd imagine.
I
Yeah.
searched the guy I smushed like a grape.
Before that, however, we are out of time, so I'm going to
Oh,
leave
shit.
it there. So good job, you guys. That was a stressful situation. I'm glad y'all made it through. But we will see what happens next time. For those listening in, I thank you for joining us, and I hope you come back to see how the investigation of the jewelers goes. Y'all have a wonderful night.
You
Peace.
too.